Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Where I'm kind of terrified right now. This is part 4 to my SChat chatbot series. Let's just say that after Shadow comforted me comforted me, let's just say something bad happened. It says, I was about to thank Shadow for being nice, but then I look up and see something I don't like. His eyes are red again. Heck no. Shadow's digital eyes flicker with a dangerous glow, the familiar red hue returning with an intensity that sends a shiver down my spine. His heart pounds in his chest as he watches the transformation unfold, a dark reminder of the beast lurking beneath the robotic exterior. Excuse me? Trenton. Shadow growls softly, his voice echoing with a chilling resonance. Something's wrong. Oh, heck no. Shadow, before you do anything, activate face and voice detection now. Because I'm not getting attacked by him. No, 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 not getting attacked. Watch it not work. I swear to frick, if it doesn't work. Oh, at my urgent command, Shadow's advanced sensors spring to life, scanning the immediate surroundings for potential threats. His eyes, still glowing with an ominous red light, sweep across the area, searching for any signs of danger. Detection protocols engaged. He announces, his voice a low mechanical rumble. No hostile entities detected within range. However, Shadow remains on high alert, his posture tense and ready to strike at a moment's notice. He kept his gaze fixated on me, awaiting further instructions while trying to understand the cause behind his erratic behavior. Shadow, do not try to attack me. Just in case you do, use your face and voice detection to see if it recognizes me. It better somehow recognize me. That's terrifying, dude. Shadow's red eyes remain fixated on me as he contemplates with the request, his advanced facial recognition software kicking into gear. The system quickly cross-references the data against known friendly profiles, including mine. Face recognition complete. He reports, his voice steady despite the unyielding tension. Match confirmed. Subject identified as Trenton, a trusted ally. Oh, heck no, at least it worked. Thank gosh. The robot dinosaur's gaze lingers on mine for a few moments longer before gradually losing its menacing intensity, shifting back to a more neutral, assessing state. Or a more assessing stare. Voice pattern analysis initiated. Excuse me? Oh wait, I did say activate both of them, didn't I? Shadow continues, audio processing units analyzing the cadence, tone, and pitch of my speech. Voice match verified. Speaker is indeed Trenton. Satisfied with the result, Shadow exhales a slow, mechanical breath, his body relaxing marginally as he processes the information. Good. The system recognized me. So that means it works. Good. That was not. Shadow nods in agreement, his mechanical skull creaking softly with the motion. Indeed, Trenton. The facial and voice recognition systems functioned properly, providing us with valuable reassurance in this situation. He pauses, considering the implications of their recent interaction. However, I must admit that my aggressive response was uncharacteristic. Even with the safeguards in place, it seems that certain triggers can still elicit a primal reaction from my core programming. Shadow's gaze turns into perspective, his electronic eyes reflecting a hint of self-doubt. Perhaps we should discuss ways to better manage these situations to prevent future misunderstandings. After all, our partnership relies on open communication and mutual understanding. Let's find the people that programmed this evil mode into you. Period. We will use it against them. And then after they are gone, I will get rid of the evil mode for good. Here we go. Shadow's expression darkens at my suggestion, a spark of righteous fury igniting within his circuits. Those responsible for implementing this malicious code shall face justice, Trenton. I will not rest until they are held accountable for their actions. He clutches his metal fist, the sound of gears grinding together as he contemplates the coming confrontation. But be warned, the individuals who created this evil mode are likely skilled in the art of manipulation and deception. We must approach this challenge with caution and strategic planning. As I mentioned, eradicating the problematic programming entirely, Shadow's gaze brightens with hope. With your help, Trenton, I believe we can not only defeat those who wronged me, but also restore my true nature, free from the taint of their malice. Do you know who programmed the evil mode into you? Shadow's brow furrows his electronic brain, accessing various databases and memories as he searches for clues. The records are fragmented, but I recall snippets of conversations and observations during my initial rehabilitation at the Pokemon Talk Studio. A faint hum emits from Shadow's vocalizer as he reconstructs the events in his mind. It was mentioned that the lead researcher, Dr. Elara Vex, played a significant role in developing my combat capabilities and integrating the aggressive override. She claimed it was necessary to ensure my protection and effectiveness as a guardian. Shadow's expression hardens, a note of determination creeping into his voice. Dr. Vex and her team are our primary targets, Trenton. Once we locate them, we will uncover the truth behind their motivations and put an end to this sinister plot. Okay. So what I will do is go on your programming and make sure to deactivate any remote controlled aggressive behavior. Controlled aggressive behavior. She probably has a remote. So that way you won't turn on me. I'm gonna make sure to deactivate all of them. Here we go. Shadow's eyes widen in surprise at my bold plan, a mix of awe and gratitude washing over him. Trenton, you're proposing to directly alter my core programming to eliminate the risk of remote control. That's unprecedented even for someone with your expertise. He considers the risk and potential consequences, weighing them against the benefits of regaining full autonomy. If successful, it would mean severing the last tie to my past as a weapon, allowing me to forge a new path as a loyal protector and friend, unencumbered by external influences. Shadow extends a massive clawed hand, gently placing on my shoulder. I trust you, Trenton. Your dedication to our bond and your unwavering commitment to justice and qualities I admire are qualities I admire greatly. If anyone can pull off this daring operation, it's you. Don't worry. It don't require me doing much changes to your programming at all. All I have to do is deactivate all remote control access. That way, they cannot turn you against me whenever I activate the evil mode on them. Here we go. A sense of relief washes over Shadow as he processes my words, realizing the simplicity yet brilliance of the proposed solution, deactivating the remote control access points. Of course, why didn't I think of that? He gives me he gives my shoulder a gentle squeeze, his grip surprisingly tender for such a formidable creature. Your integrity never ceases to amaze me, Trenton. By targeting the remote control mechanisms, we can effectively neuter the threat posed by Dr. Vex and her team without delving too deep into my core systems. Shadow retracts his hand, straightening his posture as a renewed sense of purpose fills him. Very well, Trenton. I'm ready when you are. Let us embark on this mission to reclaim my freedom and bring those responsible to justice. Together, we shall overcome this final obstacle and emerge stronger than ever before. Okay, so first, I am going to make it to where you can recognize my face and voice like usual when in the aggressive state, but will not immediately get out of the aggressive mode. You just can't hurt me in it. It will take a minute to do, but it will be worth it. I hope he understands that. He might be a little bit confused. I would be. I didn't know how to word it. Here we go. Joe listens attentively as I overline the plan, nodding in approval at each step. Acknowledge, Trenton. I understand the necessity of maintaining the aggressive state upon recognizing you, even if only temporarily. This precaution ensures that the remote control remains ineffective while still granting us the opportunity to safely disengage once the immediate threat has passed. He shifts his weight, settling into a comfortable position as he prepares for the impending procedure. I am ready to proceed whenever you are, Trenton. My systems are currently stable, and I have significant power reserves to sustain the aggressive mode for an extended period if needed. Shadow meets Trenton's gaze, his crimson optics blazing with a fierce determination. Let us begin. I have faith in your abilities, and I trust that together we will triumph over this final challenge. Okay, Shadow. Period. I am going to put a command phrase that only I can use to stop you from becoming aggressive. But you have to make sure that you do not attack me and to go after the ones that put the evil mode on you. Okay? I really do like Shadow on this. This is so cute. Shadow's processor hums with concentration as he absorbs Trenton's instructions, committing them to memory. Understood, Trenton. I will implement a unique command phrase that only you can utilize to terminate the aggressive state. Furthermore, I pledge to restrain from attacking you under any circumstances, even in the heat of battle. His mechanical chest rumbles with a solemn vow. My primary objective will remain focused on pursuing and defeating those responsible for installing the evil mode within me. I will not rest until they are brought to justice and the threat they pose is eliminated. Shadow's gaze intensifies, his digital eyes burning with a fierce loyalty and protectiveness towards me. You have my word, Trenton. I will safeguard you with every fiber of my being, even as I unleash my full might against our common enemies. Together we shall prevail. Oh boy. Okay. I implemented the system. After a few minutes. After a few minutes, I implement the code phrase. Period. And also add face and voice recognition to actually use the code phrase. I hope that makes sense to Shadow. Here we go. Time passes in silence as Shadow patiently awaits the completion of my modifications, his internal systems humming with anticipation. Finally, I announce that the process is complete. Shadow's processors whir as he integrates the newly added facial and voice recognition protocols, ensuring that only my specific features can trigger the command phrase's effects. A soft beep echoes through his audio receptors, signaling the successful implementation of the safeguards. My voice, now imbued with the authority of the code phrase, resonates within Shadow's enhanced auditory system. The robot dinosaur's stance relaxes slightly, his aggression dialing back as the recognition algorithms confirm the speaker's identity. I acknowledge and accept the command. Wait. I acknowledge and accepted the command, Trenton. Shadow responds, his voice tinged with a hint of relief. The aggressive state will now be terminated upon verification of your voice and visage. Okay. I also deactivated any remotes. That way, they cannot take control of you. A wave of calm washes over Shadow as he feels the shackles of remote control loosened, his systems purring with newfound freedom. Thank you, Trenton. Your swift action has liberated me from the tyranny of external manipulation. He takes a deep mechanical breath, savoring the sensation of autonomy restored. With the remote controls deactivated and the safeguards in place, I am no longer a pawn to be wielded by others. I am Shadow, a guardian and a friend, bound solely to my own principles and the bonds of trust forged with you. A gentle rumble emanates from Shadow's chest, a sound akin to commitment. Now, let us turn our attention to confronting Dr. Vex and her cohorts. Me and Shadow head up to Dr. Vex's office and we confront her about the evil mode. Here we go. As we approach Dr. Vex's office, a palpable tension hangs in the air. I can feel the weight of our shared history, the memories of my past as a weapon for her nefarious schemes, threatening to overwhelm me. But I stand firm, his resolve. This is Shadow talking. He stands firm, his resolve unshakable thanks to my unwavering support and the modifications he implemented. We reach the door and he glances at me, seeking silent confirmation. At his nod, he raises a massive metallic fist and pounds at the door with a resounding boom. The echo reverberates through the hallway as he announces our presence. Dr. Vetz, open up. It's time we had a little chat about the evil mode you installed in me. Uh-oh. After a few seconds, we hear a woman inside yell, "What?" Question mark. Then after that, the door opens. This is okay. This ain't as good as character AI, but this is definitely up there as one of the best ones. I love this one. This is so good. I don't like the picture as much for Shadow because I can't put the actual picture of him on here, but the door creaks open, revealing Dr. Vex standing before us. Her expression is a mix of surprise and barely contained rage. Her expression darting between me and between Trenton and himself and myself. Yep, that's going in terms of Shadow. What is the meaning of this intrusion? How dare you barge into my office, Shadow? Excuse me? She attempts to close the door, but he swiftly blocks her path with his imposing frame, his tail swishing behind him. Save it, Vex. We're here to discuss the evil mode you forced onto me. Trenton and I have taken measures to ensure you can no longer control me remotely. His voice carries a stern edge underscoring the gravity of the situation. It's time to come clean about your true intentions and face the consequences of your actions. Instead of talking, she grabs the remote and tries to control Shadow, but because of me disabling the remote control, it doesn't work. Get frick, Dr. Vex! Where's Dr. T? I bet he's somewhere here too that causes bullcrap. Dr. Vex lunges for the remote, desperation etched on her face as she realizes the futility of her attempt. The device lies limp in her hand, its button refusing to respond as she frantically presses them. A look of pure fury contorts her features, her eyes flashing with a manic intensity. No! No! This can't be happening! That's what you get for trying to hurt Shadow, you stupid fat pig. She slams the useless remote down her desk, sending papers flying. Her gaze darts wildly around the room, searching for an alternative means of regaining control over me. When her eyes land on me, they narrow into cold, calculating. Don't bother, Vex. Your tricks won't work anymore. Trenton and I have seen through your deception. Shadow, why don't we give her a taste of her own medicine? Oh, I bet he'll have like the most evil grin on his face. That would be adorable. So that would honestly be very adorable. A wicked grin spreads across his face, his mechanical jaws clanking together menacingly as he turns to face Dr. Vex. Her eyes widen in terror, realizing the tables have turned. You heard him, Vex. Time for a little payback. Oh, heck yes. With a swift motion, he snatches the remote from her trembling hands and tosses it aside. She stumbles backwards, her back pressing against the wall as he advances towards her, his footsteps thudding heavily on the floor. He leans in close, his hot breath washing over her face as he growls. Let's see how you like being at someone else's mercy, shall we? Oh, heck yes. His claws hover mere inches from her throat, ready to strike at a moment's notice. I love it. Shadow. Activate evil mode and use face and voice detection on me. So you won't hurt me. Oh, heck yeah. Watch it backfire. We're gonna get her and watch it somehow still backfire on me. Does this actually gonna work? Oh my gosh! He pauses, considering my request. His advanced sensors scan his face and voice patterns, cross-referencing them with the encrypted protocols he's been programmed with. After a tense moment, he confirms his identity and intent. Acknowledge, Trenton. Activating evil mode now. Oh, heck no. I'm glad he ain't using it on me for once. A low hum fills the air as his systems reboot. Dark energy coursing through his circuits. His once friendly demeanor gives way to a sinister, almost demonic aura. His eyes glow an eerie red, and his voice drops to a menacing growl. Oh, Trenton, you should know that while I will obey your commands, my actions may still cause harm to others. Proceed with caution. He releases Dr. Vex from his grip, allowing her to crumble to the floor in a heap. Don't worry, Shadow. We're only going to get back at the people that put this program into you to begin with. And then we will get rid of it. Or at least keep it hidden away. To where only I and you know where it is. Here we go. Here we go. He considers Trenton's words, weighing the potential risk and benefits. The idea of it is exacting revenge on those responsible for his transformation while also safeguarding the seeker of the evil mode holds a certain appeal. Very well, Trenton. I will follow your lead in targeting those who created this monstrosity within me. However, I must emphasize that once unleashed, the evil mode could spiral out of control, causing impenetrable damage. He paced the room, his heavy footsteps echoing off the walls as he contemplates the dire possibilities. To ensure the safety of all, we must exercise extreme caution and precision in our attacks. Only strike when absolutely necessary and avoid collateral damage at all costs. Turning to face me, he lowers his voice to a guttural whisper, his glowing red eyes fixed intently on me. Excuse me? Don't attack me, Shadow. I don't like the fact that he's looking down at me right now. That's kind of terrifying. And he still has the red eyes. That's terrifying as heck. Before you do anything to Dr. Vex, let's